Hey there, Aries. Welcome to your reading for the week of January 2nd. I hope everybody had a great new year. Can't believe it that I'm already doing January. Pretty crazy. Definitely check out astrojar.com this week for more awesome readers and astrologers. But having said that, let's see what is going on for you this week. And let's see here. Definitely I feel like you're trying to make a decision between two things for a lot of you. For some of you, it could be love. For others, it could be money. I would actually say, I think it would be a good week, beginning of the week, to think about a lot of these things, to just think about the things that you want to do. I think by the end of the week, you'll have a much better idea of actually what you're going to do. You start off with Eight of Clubs, which is the card that is frequently called Crossroads, the Crossroads, anything like that. So it represents being at a crossroads, trying to make two decisions. The problem with this card is it's actually not a bad card. It represents intuition, having a very strong intuition, needing to trust your intuition, all these things. But the problem is with this card, when we are at a crossroads, we can't see what's on the other side. Normally, when we have two choices, we know what each direction will be. We know what will be on the other side. With this one, we're kind of going into things blind. You even end with the Jack of Spades here, so there could be a lot of blind moments for you, and you might not be sure what to do. The other interesting thing about this card is sometimes it doesn't actually matter which path you choose. You'll always end up kind of in the same place as well. So if you're trying to choose between two people, for a relationship, or two places of work for a career, or you're trying to decide on a business to start or something, it's kind of a card that says just pick something. Just pick with something and stick with it. It actually says maybe both answers are right, and maybe that's not a good answer for you, but it's a card that says maybe both are right. You just have to pick one and stick with it. It's really that simple. Next, you have the Three of Diamonds. This can actually give you a little bit of help. Three of Diamonds is a card that says pick what is new when you're making a choice. It says you might be presented with two choices between a relationship, again, or a business or work, whatever it may be, whatever you're trying to pick between. And this card just says pick something new. Pick something you've never done before. Maybe you're trying to pick between two people for a relationship, and maybe one of the people is either literally an old relationship, or maybe it's just a type of person that you've dated before or something. And this card says, pick the other person. Maybe they're new. Maybe they're different. Maybe they're more exciting. Same thing with work. Maybe you've already done something in the past, some sort of job. This card says if you have another option for something different, something new, pick that new path with this card. You do have the Three of Hearts, card of emotional happiness. It's just a card that says you will be happy this week. There will be a lot of happiness and a lot of happy moments. And you also kind of feel really aligned this week and feel like things are going more your way, which is always nice. Next, you have the King of Hearts. Your ship's coming in. I rarely look at the King of Hearts as a person. I usually look at it as, again, just your ship's coming in. I look at it as a card of returns, things returning to you, things from the past returning. And also, it could be things that you sent out, like things that you put out a long time ago. Could be thoughts, could be desires as well, things coming in. And I think a lot of you could be seeing just a lot of things coming back to you this week. And maybe you don't get these things this week, but maybe at least you see how these things, how things are starting to materialize for you. Also a very good card for manifesting things you want. So definitely start working towards, the things that you desire in life, and you could see them returning a lot faster. So that's nice. And finally, you have the Jack of Spades, so definitely charging forward by the end of the week. I think you will pick a path. You will have picked some sort of path by the end of the week, and you will really be charging forward. I do want to say that I feel like for a small percentage of you, maybe like 30% of you, I do feel like some of you have already made the choice. So, unfortunately for those of you who have already made a choice, you're already charging forward, so you have nothing to worry about. I guess I shouldn't say unfortunately. I should, but basically the first part of the reading there really doesn't apply to, you. I think, and again, I think some of you are just really kind of fired up. There's definitely a certain group. There are like two groups of people I feel this year and one of those groups. I think Aries definitely falls into that group of people who are just really ready to just make things happen this year, and that's kind of the attitude too, that I feel that people are going to be embracing, that you're just going to make stuff happen, and that's it, which I think is exciting and very good for a lot of you, and that'll be this card right here. So, yeah, looks like a good week. And also double check paperwork again if you're involved in anything legal. 3 of diamonds. Double check all paperwork. But other than that, looks great. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.